Hi, my name is Gerard, and this is my official 2015 Dunkaroo review. Dunkaroos are a snack that I enjoyed when I was a kid, but I thought they were long gone. Now, luckily for me and for you, these are still made in Mississauga, Ontario, which is in Canada. So not only does Canada have universal healthcare, but they stole America's favorite dipping snack. Mississauga, I've never heard of that place, but I don't know if they just did it to compete with Mississippi. So good for Canada. Another thing they've stolen from us. Now, one thing that you'll notice about this particular brand of Dunkaroos is that I went with the white frosting with sprinkles. Now, a lot of you might remember Dunkaroos having chocolate frosting, which is maybe the more popular brand, but for me, the white frosting with sprinkles is the quintessential Dunkaroo, and anytime I see sprinkles, I know it's a party. Now, the cool thing about Dunkaroos is if you were the kid that brought these in your lunchbox, you were the coolest kid in school. You had all these kids, they had their little sticks, they were dipping in cheese, and get out of here with that trash. Dunkaroos are the true dipping snack, and I'm about to show you why. Well, let's tear one of these bad boys off and dig in. I'm going to tear off the ingredient side because you gotta love Mr. Dunk over here. That's pretty awesome. Let's get started. First off, let me just say I love the packaging, because I'll tell you this right now, one set of Dunkaroos isn't enough. You gotta have 5. Let's peel it open and we'll do the smell test first. Now, the first thing I was worried about when I ordered these Dunkaroos off of eBay for $40, completely worth it, was that these were gonna be from 1993. But I did check, expiration date is 2015, so either they last a really long time or they're still making them somewhere. Let's open it up though. Oh wow, boy, and that smells like childhood right there. That smells just like I remember. Oh wow. Well, so I mean, first thoughts, they changed the cookie, and it does say that on the packaging, new cookie. Now that makes me a little nervous because is this going to be the same Dunkaroo that I know and love? You used to get a bunch of little kangaroo cookies, different shapes, things like that. Now you just get one big cookie, and for whatever reason, this one has a motorcycle and a hot air balloon. So I don't know where that comes into the dunking, but I think it's going to be a part of the big experience. Now, my particular Dunkaroo here, the frosting all came over to one side. Anybody that's eaten Dunkaroos knows that there's only one way to do it. For your first couple cookies, you use the minimal amount of frosting, and the last little bit, you just shove it all on there. You get all the rest of the frosting. But you know what, let's go for our first bite. So just a little frosting, just enough to get a taste. Nice and creamy, very smooth. I mean, to really enjoy it, I feel like I just kind of have to close my eyes and let this sink in a little bit. I mean, there's not a lot of things out there that are this perfect. The cookie is crisp, but not too crisp. I mean, if you go to different countries, you can see it on the package here. They also call cookies biscuits, which I think seems appropriate for this. Almost reminds you of a dog treat if you've tried those. Hopefully you haven't. I think we've got to finish the first one. For those of you that are watching this, that have had Dunkaroos in the past, I guarantee you this is the best $40 I've ever spent. I'm just picturing myself right now with a small carton of chocolate milk, enjoying myself. Dodgeballs flying by me back and forth. I get the scent of a bologna sandwich in my lunchbox, in this small little container just for sandwiches. But I mean, honestly, I feel like I can't get enough of these. The more sprinkles, the more vanilla frosting, the better it gets. I'm gonna have to leave the last cookie for later. Now, I will say, although I was nervous about having only 3 cookies at first, I think it ends up being the perfect amount. Because not only do you get enough Dunkaroo that you're happy at the end of it, but it leaves you wanting more. Well, that's pretty much it for me, guys. I mean, thanks for taking this stroll back to my childhood to enjoy these Dunkaroos that honestly I didn't even know existed anymore. If you want to know where to get them, just go on eBay, search for Dunkaroos. Check the seller ratings first, though. I know there's a real high demand for these things, so you might get some imposters. But I still recommend vanilla frosting. There are people out there that are going to like the chocolate better. Either way, you can't really go wrong with Dunkaroos. Thanks for checking it out, guys, and I'm going to finish off this last cookie, if you don't mind. See you later.